Well, folks, it finally happened. Elon Musk and Donald Trump, two men who need no introduction but absolutely deserve one, consisting entirely of exasperated sighs, shared a Twitter space. What could possibly go wrong, you ask? Oh, just a little thing called everything. The event, billed as a no-holds-barred conversation between two titans of our time, debatable, was immediately beset by technical difficulties. A massive crash, which Musk blamed on a DDoS attack, because of course he did, delayed the start by a painful 42 minutes. This, my friends, was the first sign that this whole thing was going to be a glorious dumpster fire. Now, you might think a 42-minute delay would be the perfect time for people to reconsider their life choices and log off. But this is the internet we're talking about. Instead, a deep fake video of Elon Musk praising Trump started making the rounds on YouTube, racking up 200,000 views before it was yanked down. The internet, ladies and gentlemen, where reality goes to die and conspiracy theories thrive. Let's talk about this deep fake for a second, shall we? This wasn't some shoddy Photoshop job. This was a sophisticated piece of AI-generated fakery that had people genuinely convinced it was the real deal. It even had Musk discussing the national debt with all the enthusiasm of a potted plant. The fact that this thing gained so much traction so quickly is both impressive and terrifying. But back to the main event, or what was left of it. When Musk and Trump finally graced us with their digital presence, the audience was underwhelming, to say the least. Musk had previously boasted about 8 million concurrent users during a test run. The actual number for this momentous occasion, a paltry 1.3 million. Maybe it was the technical difficulties, maybe it was the deep fake distraction. Or maybe, just maybe, people were finally starting to realize that listening to these two talk is about as enjoyable as a root canal. So, what pearls of wisdom did this dynamic duo bestow upon us during their digital tete-a-tete? Well, if you were hoping for groundbreaking insights or thoughtful policy discussions, you were sorely mistaken. Instead, it was a greatest hits compilation of their most tired talking points. Immigration, bad. Government, also bad. World War III, a very real and terrifying possibility, apparently. Trump even dusted off his old chestnut about closing the Department of Education, because who needs education when you can have ignorance, right? And then there were the unsubstantiated claims. Trump, never one to let facts get in the way of a good story, accused the Harris campaign of running a disinformation campaign and claimed foreign leaders were intentionally sending criminals to the US, you know, the usual greatest hits. Section 4. A partnership forged in the fires of Twitter Spaces. Despite the technical glitches, the deepfake debacle, and the general air of impending doom, something potentially more alarming emerged from this digital dumpster fire, the hint of a future partnership between Musk and Trump. Trump, in a moment of uncharacteristic coherence, praised Musk's cost-cutting measures at Tesla and suggested he'd be great at reducing government spending. Musk, never one to miss an opportunity for self-promotion, replied, "I would be happy to help out." Now, whether this was just two egomaniacs stroking each other's egos or the foundation for a terrifying political alliance remains to be seen. But let's just say the thought of these two joining forces is enough to make you want to invest in a bunker and a lifetime supply of canned goods. Section 5. The fallout. What does this mean for the future? So, what can we glean from this chaotic mess of an event? Well, for starters, it confirmed what we already knew. Technology is fallible, deepfakes are getting scarily good, and Elon Musk and Donald Trump love the sound of their own voices. More importantly, it highlighted the dangerous potential of these platforms to spread misinformation and amplify harmful rhetoric. When you combine the reach of Twitter with the egos of Musk and Trump, you have a recipe for disaster. Whether this event will have any lasting impact on public opinion is debatable. But one thing is for sure, we haven't heard the last from Elon Musk and Donald Trump. And that, my friends, is a truly terrifying thought.